Değerli konuklarımız birçok pazarlamacı içinde bulunduğumuz çağı müşteri çağı olarak adlandırıyor ve kurumların müşterilerine yaşattıkları deneyimlerin başarının en önemli faktörlerinden biri olduğundan bahsediyorlar. Müşteriye dokunan tüm süreçleri en etkili şekilde yönetmeyi sağlayan Microsoft Dynamics CRM'in en yeni bahar sürümünü tanıtmak üzere sahneye Microsoft CRM Genel Müdürü Sayın Jujar Singh'i davet ediyorum şimdi. I would like to invite Mr. Jujar Singh to the stage for his presentation.
The new sales world demands we work smarter. I need a technology that can zero in on what really works. And when I found that deals associated with our Working Green campaign were closing faster, I passed the insight on to my team to give them the extra boost they needed.
When I saw that my manager shared the insight that deals related to the Working Green campaign were closing faster, I knew just which leads to focus on. I had the information I needed to give my team an edge over the competition.
When my alert let me know my competitor was having supply issues, I knew immediately we could use that intel to our advantage. And I knew just who to reach out to get the final details for my proposal.
For me, working smarter means staying flexible. And working on the same team doesn't mean we have to work from the same office. When my coworker reached out to me, I was able to jump right in and collaborate with him in real time to get him what he needed to stand out and win faster.
When we work together, it's amazing what we can pull off. After quickly collaborating with my team, the proposal was ready to go, and I was off to meet the client and finalize the deal.
I'd been looking for just the right partner to transition our clothing factories to solar power. Blue Yonder is setting the trends for the renewable energy industry, and I could tell that they had clearly done their homework. I was close to signing the contract, but had a final question. I thought we would need to reschedule, but we were able to video conference with their legal team right then and there to answer my concerns.
We know it can be a challenge to get that signature on the dotted line. Because we gave them a few quick answers on the spot, the client had what she needed to feel confident in her decision.
This is about doing. About finding the answers that keep your team one step ahead. Zeroing in and staying connected. Because when we stay connected, our customers stay happy.
Herkese günaydın. Good morning, everyone. Excited to be part of this Istanbul summit, and people who live in Istanbul are truly lucky. It's a beautiful city where the old meets the new, east meets west. Today, we'll be talking about the Microsoft Intelligent Cloud and Dynamic CRM, and how does it let people deliver intelligent customer engagement. In the last 2.5 months, I have been in a position to talk to 30 of the top companies in the world. And a few things came out which I wanted to share with all of you. One, cloud transformation is happening at a very, very accelerated pace. Secondly, people are looking at a lot of the information that they have, and they want to make sense out of it. They want to take insights out of it. Thirdly, even the preserves like financial industries, they are trying to move their core businesses to the cloud. In fact, one of the key retail banks in UK, the CEO and I were chatting, and he clearly told me, I want to move a lot of my transactional processes onto the cloud. But he said, I need one assurance, that the cloud systems will run with zero downtime. So people are betting a lot on the cloud, and this is where the Microsoft Intelligent Cloud and Dynamic CRM are very well positioned. Let me talk about the incredible momentum. Based on the endorsement by our customers and our partners, Dynamics CRM is growing at a very, very fast pace. We have seen 2x growth in revenue, almost triple-digit growth in net seat adds. There are millions of users who are using it, and almost 46 quarters of double-digit growth. The reason I call these facts out is not to beat our chest, but to really lay out that this is a very, very vibrant community. If you look at some of the wins, we are winning across the board in different industries, be it financial services industry, Deutsche Bank, Discount Bank are some of them, professional services industries like KPMG, or CPG like Heineken. Across the board, we are winning. We are winning because we show the better together story with Office 365. We are winning large deals like Nerium International, a skincare products company, where we just won a deal, a very competitive deal with Salesforce.com for 200,000 users. So across the board, Dynamics CRM is getting adopted by different varieties of customers. Analysts, on the other hand, are also recognizing it. These show some of the industry validation. First of all, Gartner has put us in the leadership quadrant, both for Salesforce automation and customer care. We are also in the leadership quadrants with Forrester. CRM Magazine actually does an analysis of all the key products. And for 8 years in a row, Salesforce.com had a stranglehold on all the awards. Last year and this year, we have been in a position to upstage them after 8 years in small, medium, large Salesforce automation and web self-service. So across the board, analysts are greatly showing that Dynamics CRM is growing at a very, very fast pace. Let me now delve a little bit deeper on our strategy and vision. Our strategy and vision are clearly articulated by the needs of our customers who are trying to make sense in this digital transformation journey. So let me share with you the thesis. Business systems are at the cusp of a huge transformation. Earlier, it was all about systems of record. As the age of the empowered customer came through, where they are demanding a lot of these things in a very quick fashion, systems of engagement became important. But at the heart of it, these systems of record and these systems of engagement need to build on what we call the systems of intelligence. These systems of intelligence are combining the systems of record, the systems of engagement, and taking insights out of it. Microsoft Dynamics CRM combines all three of them to deliver true value to its customers. As we look at this solution, I also want to position the Microsoft Intelligent Cloud. It is very uniquely positioned. So if you look at Amazon, it delivers core infrastructure services and some higher-end services. If you look at Salesforce.com, it delivers SaaS applications, but as far as core infrastructure services and higher-end services, there's not too much. Microsoft, on the other hand, combines all three elements. We deliver core infrastructure services through our Azure platform, higher-end services like IoT, as well as Cortana analytics and intelligence, and Dynamics delivers the SaaS applications. So we combine the best of all worlds. And we, within Dynamics CRM, leverage this Microsoft Intelligent Cloud. Our first focus is on truly creating a differentiated experience by focusing on the customer experience. Our goal is to actually deliver intelligent customer engagement, that is through personalized, proactive, and predictive experiences. We focus on relentless simplification. We deliver small, medium business solutions for sales, service, and marketing. But then the same relentless simplification actually lets us build to deliver enterprise solutions for sales, service, marketing, social, field, and project services. There are 4 key themes that we invest very heavily in. 1, customer engagement in a service economy. Service economy is much more of partner-centric, outcome-driven. We invest in creating clear differentiation there. Secondly, making it much more intelligent and data-driven engagement. This is where we take advantage of Office 365. We take advantage of our Bing intelligence. At the same time, we also leverage Cortana analytics. Thirdly, it's a universe where engagement at scale needs to happen. It's not only that you need to make your employees more productive, you need to bring your customers in, you need to bring your partners in to the picture so that they become really productive. That's where our third pillar of engagement at scale is leveraging that. Finally, making the employees much more empowered is a key thesis for us. We invest in delivering a lot of our solutions on the go through a unique mobile platform. We deliver best practices built into the product so that the employees have all their knowledge on their fingertips. And all these four pillars leverage the key strengths that I talked about. The Microsoft Intelligent Cloud in combination with Dynamic CRM. So let's start peeling the onion and go through each one of them, and I'll show you different elements of how we make each one of these pillars come to life. So the first one is customer engagement in a service economy. Here, if you look at the past word, selling was all about one and done. Salespeople came, sold, and went. Now it is much more about customer lifetime value. It is much more about a continuous, sustained interaction. Earlier, employees were doing most of the interactions. Now, it is a Uber economy, where shared economy, where partner play a very key role. Earlier, it was all about products and services being sold separately. Today, it is all about outcomes. That's where the difference comes. So, two different words. Let me give you a quick example of a very unique company. All Traffic Solutions is a company that was in the business of creating road signs. As the service economy came in, they morphed. They started building road signs which actually could see the speed of the incoming cars, they could check the volume. And what they started doing is they actually started delivering traffic solutions which gave a free flow of traffic based on sensing how much volume, what speed is, without police intervention. So rather than just selling signals, they were selling outcomes. They were selling outcomes of making sure that traffic can move smoothly without it being interjected. That's a quick example of that. Let me show you what Microsoft has done in order to make this possible also. A lot of you would be using customer service, field service solutions, and project services. But each one of them, people use them independently. There is a clear dependence between all of them. But in order to make those dependencies, people have to build those integrations. As a result, there is not a seamless flow. The costs go very high. Microsoft, on the other hand, went back, and based on our platform, we built customer care, field service, and project services all on the same core. So there was no need for deep integrations. That's on the one hand. Secondly, also the TCO becomes very low. And resources, skills, and availability, you can see it across a customer care scenario, a field service scenario, or a project service scenario. So this is the kind of infrastructure that we have built. Let me quickly play a video and show you this in action.
Our story begins as a sensor in a 3D printer at Fabricam fires off an IoT signal to Contoso, who maintains all of the AV equipment for the firm. The signal triggers the creation of a new work order in field service for Dynamics CRM. Based on the skills required and the location of field technicians, Chris Aston has been automatically directed to do an on-site visit. In case there is any need to override the automatic routing, The service dispatcher has complete control to prioritize and move work around. Chris, the mobile technician, sees everything he needs to show up and provide excellent customer service. Location, machine model, and the right parts to fix the issue in one visit. After completing the repair, Chris learns that Fabricam has just acquired a new company and will need to outfit 2 buildings with new AV equipment. He records it as an opportunity in his mobile device. Back at Contoso, the sales and delivery team work the opportunity and plan the delivery of a project for assessment, installation, and training for the new office. Once the deal is made, the appropriate resources can be identified and scheduled for the installation project, with complete visibility to skills, costs, and other bookings, whether those resources are booked on work orders or other projects. Meanwhile, Trisha, an installation technician, is using the Project Finder mobile app to see if there are opportunities to increase her utilization and grow her career inside Contoso. She reviews a list of open projects that are recommended based on preferences learned by the system. In this case, she spots the Fabricam training position because she's worked closely with the project manager before. During project execution, Trisha has an easy way to quickly record the time and expenses for her project. By using dynamic CRM to support all aspects of on-site service delivery, including field service and project service, Contoso delivers outstanding engagements and outcomes for their customers.
Let's talk about the second pillar, intelligent and data-driven engagement. This is where the concept of systems of intelligence imbues all the work that we do in Dynamic CRM. There are 3 major areas that we emphasize a lot. 1, we focus on Office 365 and the Office graph and all the intelligence that is buried in there. We take it and marry it with the information within Dynamic CRM, and we can give real information back to the users. To give you a quick example, a sales user, we know all the activity that is happening within Office 365 of who they are sending information to. When you are closer to the close date, usually your activity increases. If in the Office graph we see that the information has gone down, we immediately can give an intelligent signal back to the sales user that you are close to the close date and you are not sending enough communication. You should immediately reach out if you want to get this opportunity closed. A quick example of using Office graph. Second pillar, we use Cortana Azure machine learning in a very big fashion. But at the heart of it, our focus is to actually make machine learning truly democratized so that you don't need an army of data scientists to actually go in and build all of the stuff. We deliver solutions like cross-sell, upsell, related cases, related knowledge articles right out of the box. Wells Fargo, a customer of ours, uses the cross-sell, upsell capabilities, and they are considered to be the world's best. They actually sell 6 household products to every household in a cross-sell, upsell motion. Our third pillar is using Cortana. You've seen a lot of ads on the television. This is where bringing personal productivity and the company's productivity into one unique experience is what we are trying to deliver. Let me peel the onion and show a little bit more. These are some examples of intelligence in action. First of all, on the social side of the house, incoming social feeds, we can auto-detect, parse the incoming social feed and say, this is something that relates to a complaint, this is an incoming lead, and we can do that part. Similarly, on the emails, incoming emails, we can figure out if there is a request being made, and we can make auto-suggestions on email as well. On the project services that we just showed, we also let you do intelligent project matching so that a person, based on his skill set, through machine learning, can figure out what are the best projects that they can deliver. Document recommendations is another area that shows up in the product. Let me quickly talk about it. In case of this, you have a salesperson, Nancy, and you want to give her the right sales document. So what we let you do is an administrator could configure what are the related entities. From those related entities, we figure out the related entities and the documents attached to it and deliver it back to Nancy. So if Nancy is trying to go ahead and sell into a particular industry, she can find from her colleagues what are the PowerPoint presentations that have worked really well, what are the proposals that have worked really well. These are some other examples of intelligence service where incoming cases, we can create a tag cloud out of them by doing intelligent text analytics and then hone in on the major areas that pop out. This is a key theme, and social, real-time intelligence in social is extremely important. Let me give you a quick example of why we consider social to be so important. David Carroll, he is a Canadian musician. His band is called Sons of Maxwell. And this is a story about him trying to ship his guitar through United. In transport, the guitar broke. As the guitar broke, he quickly went to the social media and created a video of which said United breaks guitar. Guess what? Based on that video, the video went viral. The share price of United actually fell 10%. 180 million US dollars were lost in a case like that. If you can find out these things happening in real time, you can take action on it. So this is where we have invested in taking the auto intent analysis and trying and connecting it to building business rules quickly so that you can then convert them to transactional entities like a case and take action on it. So we bridge the universe of social real-time intelligence and the transactional systems, case management systems, end to end. Let's quickly see this in action, and you will see the power of how we go to the social, find real-time intelligence, and take action on it.
Let's take a look at a scenario that uses machine learning intelligence to find sales leads and increase productivity. Fred needs to purchase 100 Xbox consoles for a campaign. He looks on the Xbox website, but doesn't see anything about volume purchasing. So he sends a tweet and asks if anybody has experience with volume purchasing from Microsoft. The tweet is ingested by social engagement and stored in the index. It is then processed using Azure Machine Learning, which identifies a purchase intent based on the content of the tweet. With automation rules, the tweet can be automatically converted into a lead within CRM. Adriana is a community manager for Xbox and uses Microsoft Social Engagement to track posts that may have purchase intentions. She sets up a stream in Social Center to monitor posts with purchase intentions. She does this by clicking the gear icon, selecting the Xbox search topic, and adding a filter on posts with the purchase tag. She sees Fred's tweet in a social stream and clicks it to see the details. Adriana determines that Fred's tweet is, in fact, a lead, so she sends it to CRM. If Adriana comes across a post with an incorrectly assigned intent tag, she can easily remove it. Adriana can further automate this manual process by setting up connections from social engagement to CRM and also to Azure Event Hubs. Once she sets up the connection, she clicks Automation Rules and creates a new rule. She selects the Xbox search topic and then adds the filter tag Purchase. Next, in the Actions area, she selects the CRM instance to send the post to, selects Lead as the entity to create in CRM, and enters some notes. She then saves the automation rule. Marcus, an Xbox salesperson, sees the lead appear in CRM. He opens the lead record and calls Fred to discuss a volume purchase of 100 Xbox consoles. The sales manager, Barry, can get a big picture view and analyze social posts in real time by pulling data into Power BI from Azure Event Hubs by leveraging Azure Stream Analytics. Barry can see purchase intentions and the conversion rate, as well as where the posts are coming from.
Our third pillar, letting customers and partners interact with the companies the way they want to. We call it engaging at customer terms, engagement at scale. This is where we let people go in and deliver omni-channel experiences. We deliver portals so that you can extend it to the customers, to the partners, as well as we also bring in IoT interactions. So connected devices, they can also help you deliver better engagement for your customers. Quick example of this is Rockwell Automation. They have exposed their complete partner ecosystem through the help of the ADX Studio acquisition that we did, which is incorporated into the product, so that all their partners can actually interact and they can actually extend their value chain throughout their partner ecosystem. Another key example is when you actually open up to your customers, scale matters. And this is where the Azure Scalable Cloud comes in quite handy. I'll give you another example. County of San Diego, they were actually built their emergency system and exposed it to the customers and citizens. They had a huge fire. Almost 13% of the landmass in 2007 was completely under fire. With the result, the volume spiked, their customer portal completely tanked, and as a result, they were not in a position to address the needs of the citizens. They then went ahead and deployed the customer portal from Microsoft, which actually scales. It can deliver 19 million customer calls across the board per hour, and it has been successfully deployed and being used by County of San Diego in a very big fashion. Let's see an example of portals in action.
With the portal capabilities in Dynamics CRM Online, customers can deliver engagement at scale to external audiences like support, partner, and peer channels on their own terms. Multi-channel and self-service customer experiences are trending in a big way, with more than half of all customers speaking out on more than one channel, and an 81% increase in online community use. Customers are happy to help themselves to self-service knowledge and support resources through the customer portal, taking a load off busy service reps who need to focus on the most impactful issues. CRM can store valuable insights and data from this increased customer engagement. The Partner Portal creates a place where organizations can build their business through a robust partner channel and where partners can register, conduct business, and collaborate online. CRM portals are an XRM success story and a market differentiator. Built entirely in Dynamics CRM, there are no separate databases to sync. Just build once and deploy everywhere. They're hosted in the Microsoft Cloud using Azure, Dynamics CRM, and Office 365.
One of the key elements in engaging with customers is that you give them a consistent experience every single time. The channels are exploding. As the channels explode, people start buying solutions for a particular channel. So you don't get a complete omni-channel experience. This is where we went back to the drawing board and said, how do we deliver the same consistent experience to our customers time over time? We built this framework in which a customer could come from any channel, be it email, be it to your website, be it to the social, and we can take that information, apply the same set of common rules, and give them the same common experience every single time. That's the power of the framework that we have built so that you can treat your customers consistently, irrespective of the channel that they are coming through to you. Social is a big part in the omni-channel story. And if you treat it as a separate channel, not fully integrated, it becomes very difficult. This is a quick example that I wanted to share with you. FEMA, this is the US federal agency which takes care of emergency disaster relief. They actually launched a mobile app so that people could come in and register any one of their different emergency things that are happening. The uptake on that was extremely poor. With the result, they then went back and said, why don't we use, people are talking about these different emergency disasters that are happening on social media. Why don't we start mining the social media to figure what are the things that are happening in real time and take action on? With the result, once they started doing it, their response times have gone down drastically, and they have been in a position to leverage social as just another channel. Hamburg Port Authority is another customer of ours in Germany. They do the exact same thing. They try to mine all the information that is happening around the port and then take action in real time. Our focus is to take social and consider it just as a part of the omni-channel story. Let me show you how quickly we have done that. This is in CRM, social information directly showing up so that social and transactional are one. This is an example of a salesperson trying to understand what they say about a particular company. They can very quickly read that part. This is social knowledge management working in tandem with one another right through our products. And then through automated rules that I had shown earlier, you could actually take the social information and create transactional cases or leads in the CRM system. So for us, social is just like any other channel, truly tightly integrated with the rest of CRM. We have kept on enhancing it. We use Azure Machine Learning to do sentiment analysis. We recently introduced sentiment analysis in Arabic, Japanese, and Chinese. People also have the capabilities to add their own tags. Incoming social feeds, you can mark them with your own tags, and we will do machine learning on top of it so that next time a social feed comes in, we can figure out what is it all about. The fourth pillar, engaged and empowered employees. If you want to deliver great customer engagement, you need to make sure that your employees are highly engaged and empowered. This is where we take best practices and directly put it into the product. Business process is a key capability within Dynamic CRM. We also take knowledge and make it available to all roles. Secondly, for us, the integration with Office 365 is extremely key. We have tightly integrated Office 365 with the rest of the product, and it is available in a much more immersive fashion. And finally, we have introduced contextual guidance so that right within the product, you have the capabilities to actually deliver audiovisual content to the users so that they are highly empowered and can work very easily. Let's see a quick video of this as well.
With a new Azure service that delivers contextually rich training, walkthroughs, videos, and articles right in the app, organizations can onboard their teams effectively and help their people discover new features and become productive. This service is data-driven, interactive, and available where it's needed, right inside the app, on the web, and on mobile. At each stage throughout the customer journey, users receive relevant content based on their lifecycle stage. For example, first-time users can take a quick tour to learn basic navigation and see useful tips for getting started. Content is also tailored to the user's role. Here, after an update is installed, salespeople see a sidebar slide in with links to guidance about what's new. Authors use a designer that allows them to create bubbles for each step in a task, and sidebars that include training text and links to videos, articles, and infographics. Authors can choose what triggers the content to appear, such as when the user first lands on a page or when the user hovers over an element on the user interface. After entering their content, authors pin a bubble right to the spot in the app, so users will see it when they need it. To help authors iterate and improve the experience based on data, analytics measure the effectiveness of the content and help drive improvements in product discovery, conversion to purchase, adoption, and upsell opportunities.
This was a quick example of how contextual guidance is provided right within the product so that your employees are highly empowered. Making the information available to your employees on the go is extremely important. If they don't have the information on the go, it's very difficult for them to respond to their customers. As a result, we have invested in building a unique mobility platform so that it is built in a hybrid mode. You build it once and you can deploy it across all platforms, Windows, iOS, Android, across all of them. It also has complete offline capabilities. And security, which is a big issue on mobile devices, through Microsoft Intune, we actually give the people the capabilities so that they can actually have secure information sitting even when they bring their own devices to work. CRM could be encapsulated, and also, if the employee leaves, you could do remote wipe. So the capabilities of CRM having complete offline capabilities, along with the build once deploy model, which is fully secure, brings a clear differentiator and makes the employees really empowered to take action on the go. These are some other examples where order management capabilities like quote order invoices, knowledge management capabilities are available. We also use Bing Pulse and Bing Intelligence, so you can, on any account or lead, figure out what is the key insights that are happening, and you can have them delivered on the mobile phone. So any major events, a new board member joined, they did a divestiture, anything about the account, that information is made available to the salespeople on the go. Our focus across the board is to have employees who are highly empowered on the go so that they have all the information on their fingertips and they can take action in real time. Empowered employees is one thing, engaged, a very different ballgame. If you want to have the experiences which are consistent, empowered employees is great. If you want delightful experiences for your customers, you need them highly engaged. This is where gamification is also available within the product. We acquired a company called Fantasy Sales. It's based on the fantasy football concept. With the result, every employee, be it a sales service rep, they could actually leverage it. Service Corporation International, it's a $1 billion company out of US. They actually are using this. They ran a test for 2 months where they put a set of sales rep through this and the other set without it. They found out that both ends, the average order entry increased by 113%, the average activity increased by 80% or more. So having engaged employees who are highly involved makes a big difference. For us, as I mentioned, the platform story, the better together story is key. When you use dynamic CRM, you leverage the whole platform, not just one piece of it. So let me share with you how we focus on dynamic CRM and integrate it across the board. At the core, we leverage the Office 365 and have built a very immersive experience with all the different Office 365 products. Be it Yammer, be it Exchange, be it Skype, all of them are very tightly integrated and available immersively out of the box. Then, for the business stack, we actually have the business applications, the dynamic CRM part of it, but then we are also building a completely new analytical stack on Cortana Analytics Suite so that you can run your Cortana applications which are pre-built, integrated. And finally, the third pillar is Azure IoT so that you can build the end-to-end scenarios. The example that I gave with field service, starting from one end, taking IoT signals and actually having a field service agent do proactive service. So these are the elements, Office 365 at the core, dynamic CRM working in tandem with the whole Azure machine learning and Cortana Analytics Suite, along with the IoT stack. We combine all of this to deliver our intelligent customer engagement story. If you see, we don't leave it to our customers. We actually help stitch all of these things together. So we have pre-built Power BI content for sales service marketing. We pre-built the integrations to Azure mobile services. So if you want to build native applications, you can do that. logic app, power apps connection, so that if you want the business logic to be orchestrated across different applications, that's possible too. So for us, building a common, consistent platform and delivering intelligent customer engagement is key. Let me talk about some of the newer investments that are coming. So business process is a key part within the application. I want to share with you a few of the investments that we are doing. So the first one is taking business processes and delivering all the business processes, business process flow, different types of rules that you write, workflow, orchestrate them in a very easy, quick, WYSIWYG, drag and drop fashion. What's also unique is the intelligence that we are building. You will have, for example, the process intelligence built into the product itself. So you can understand if your sales rep is taking more time in a particular stage, if your customer service agent is taking more time in resolving cases. You can also compare it against the benchmark of other companies and figure out which ones are the ones which are behind the norm and which ones are ahead of the norm. So you can actually take action based on, one, you can orchestrate different processes. Secondly, intelligence and insights are being delivered on those processes as well. This particular element is one which I'm particularly very excited about, Unified Customer Intelligence Service. I have personally been a practitioner of CRM for the last 20+ years. Building a customer 360 is not easy. You have to collect information from different systems. You have to then bring all of that information, find key KPIs, and deliver it. This is where we went back and we have started to build this Unified Customer Intelligence Service on Cortana Analytics Suite. What this lets you do is you can take different interactions that are happening within CRM, social, or your websites, bring all of it in. We pre-build all these integrations for our own offerings, but partners and customers can extend it and bring additional information. With the result, the customer 360 that takes a lot of time to actually build, we deliver it out of the box, and then you can actually see it right within the context of the applications that you are working in. So you can put it back into your mobile applications, you can put it back into your CRM, so that you see the complete vision of Customer 360 delivered right out of the box to the customers. And this is being built as a platform, so with the result, you want to bring a new data source, you add your connector, you would be in a position to use the same stack as us. So let's see a quick video of how we are orchestrating all of this to deliver the Customer 360.
Unified Customer Intelligence is a new Microsoft Azure service that enables organizations to develop a singular, holistic understanding of their customers and business to derive actionable insights. Today, we will demonstrate how UCI can help a top retail bank to address some of their key business problems. They are aspiring for unparalleled service and convenience, but are still lacking a true 360-degree view of their customers. More importantly, the bank does not have a coherent view on the customer journey. The bank needs to bring together data from the following various channels, devices, and applications. While traditional advanced analytics and big data projects are costly and time-consuming, UCI can help companies drastically reduce time to value. With UCI, customers can quickly create, configure, and manage their UCI instance through Azure Portal. Customers can easily configure interactions from CRM and complete core banking tasks, such as deposits and web and social media interactions. They can also create key performance indicators, such as customer lifetime value. With data and analytics in UCI, they can even create enriched adaptive profiles. Next, we show how this information can be easily visualized through Customer 360, empowering the CSRs at the bank. While greeting the customer, a CSR is quickly searching for the respective profile by name. He explores the customer journey throughout the last 3 months. He wants to know whether there have been any major incidents or expressions of dissatisfaction. He notices that the customer had an issue with his last ATM withdrawal and that he tweeted negatively about this experience. He can also see that there is a current opportunity for a home loan. From the adaptive customer profile, he can see that he is dealing with someone who has a very high customer lifetime value, but relatively high risk to churn, indicated by a low engagement score. At the end of the conversation, he looks at suggested next steps based on advanced machine learning models applied on top of all the customer data held with UCI. He is asking for interest in retirement funds. The bank believes that if a service like UCI can help them to reduce the call handling time by up to 5 seconds, it will provide them savings of $200,000 and empower them in their journey towards a personalized, intelligent customer engagement.
So that just showed you how Customer 360 can be built at scale through our big data analytics infrastructure. To sum up, I just want to put it in contrast, the past focus and the present focus and our key differentiators. First of all, in the past, we were focused much more on the transactional part. Now, it's not only the transactional, analytical, social, all of them are combined together. Not only is the focus on sales productivity, now sales productivity, service, field service, project services, social, all of them are being delivered out of the box. Earlier, we focused primarily on Outlook-based integration. Now we have deep integrations across multiple products of Office 365. Earlier, the focus was much more employee-centric. Now, the universe is employee-centric, customer-centric, as well as partner-centric. We cover all the gamut. Earlier, it was all about connecting humans. It's not only about connecting humans, it's connected devices through the IoT cloud as well. Earlier, lightweight mobility, now deep mobile functionality is available right out of the box. Our key value differentiators are the one Microsoft, the key core platform infrastructure, the better together story with not only the Microsoft Intelligent Cloud on the one hand, but Office 365. Systems of intelligence give us the clear differentiation, and we are available in a hybrid fashion, both online and on-premise, and you can scale to the needs that you want to. We are focused extremely heavily on the Microsoft Intelligent Cloud and Dynamics CRM delivering intelligent customer engagement. And that quest continues. Thanks a lot, everyone.
So, thank you very much, Mr. Singh, for your kind contribution. I can take it.
Sure.
Okay, thank you. Evet, Sayın Singh'e